have not listened to the Smash Boom Best podcast, this is a really good podcast to help with argumentative type of writing and debates. So, here is kind of an outline that I was thinking, and some of these resources were found on their website. So, I just kind of remade them to fit what we were kind of thinking about doing. So, the first thing is just like a quick vocabulary. So that way, students have some background knowledge, some prior knowledge of what they're looking for if they hear or see any of these words. Then I added those to a Quizlet so that students are able to practice. After that, there's a scorecard, and this was found on their website. And what students can do is they can grab this little trophy and they're able to say, okay, they get 1 point. This person did really well in this round, so I'm going to vote for them. This person did here, and then they're going to decide who the winner is. The judge is also going to vote. And so, because the judge is voting, they're able to also discuss if they disagree or agree and why they might agree or disagree with that judge. Then right here is a bingo board. I kind of took this idea from Meredith Akers, and it has different things. And again, this was on their website. And so if students hear these different things, they can grab a bingo chip and they are able to put that on their board to kind of help with that active listening as well. So this could be a great idea, or you could have your students take notes. You could have them do both, but it might be a little bit difficult for them to kind of do all these different tasks. So another idea is pausing the episode in between rounds so that students can take notes. So right here is like team one, and the students are going to come up with what is the claim, what is the reason and evidence that the person used, and then what was the rebuttal. So every kind of round kind of runs like that, and then here's round two. And then round battle number two is where the teams are kind of doing a micro round. It's like speed facts. So they're going to take notes here and then they can decide who had the most facts, who had the most creative facts, the better facts, all of that kind of stuff. Then in battle number three, they're going to listen again. And this is the sneak attack. So they're going to decide which side had the best cheer and they're going to explain. And then the final six is the last battle, and they are going to each write down each team's 6 words that they use. And they're going to decide which team had the best final 6 words and explain why. Right here, there's going to be a winner, and they're going to decide who the winner is. And then they're going to decide if the debate presented a claim that is not supported by reasoning or evidence, and they're going to explain. And then they're going to choose one argument and use that reasoning to decide if it was relevant and sufficient, and then why or why not. So students can use their scorecard to help them kind of debate and their notes from above to debate the winner and kind of look over those different arguments that were taking place. Here is an extension if you want your students to debate. And again, all of this was on their website. So right here, if students are ready to debate, it's going to ask them, are the debate topics related? So they're going to pick 2 different topics to debate about. And then they're going to just kind of decide, can we even research it? Are people even interested in this? And then the next step of gathering the ideas is then researching. So students are going to decide what is a reliable source, and then they're going to jot 8 to 10 different pros and cons from their team. After they do that, they are now ready to kind of draft their debate. So it's going through the same rounds that we did before, and they are going to go in, they're going to introduce, they're going to list 8 of their team's maybe strongest pros. They're going to come up with a rebuttal. They're going to come up with the micro round and then exactly 6 words to sum up their team's argument. And over here is like a checklist for students that can look over this list and make revisions as needed. Okay, so again, that is kind of the way that this is laid out, and you can pick how much of these activities you want to do or how little of these activities you want to do, but could be really fun to help students with debating.